Welcome back everyone, this is SweetBattlescars again, and I am back with another unboxing video. Today we're gonna look at the Levi Nendoroid figure by the Good Smile company. This is the third in the Attack on Titan series of Nendoroid figures. And we're gonna quickly take a look at the box. As per usual, we have the nice window in the front so you guys can see the figure there. And a little window on the side for, I guess, viewing some of its accessories. And to get a little more light, perhaps, you get another little window on the other side. A couple of images of the figure. And this one comes with quite a few accessories, actually, for various poses from the anime. And in the back side here we have the fully assembled figure. Well, not that it requires assembling, but, you know, with its accessories, with some of them at least. And I think it does come with, oh no, actually that's a separate, I was thinking this pole came with this figure, but it actually doesn't. That one comes with the TEKKEN Nendoroid, as you guys saw in my unboxing video, and I just forgot about it. But we're gonna go ahead and take a look at this bad boy. I'll switch my camera here and go ahead and open it. And this figure is very similar to the other Attack on Titan Nendoroids in that it comes with, you know, of course, your Nendoroid base, but it does come with a couple of other faces for it, and it does have its maneuvering gear. As all of these Attack on Titan figures do. So here we have the figure, which is what we all came here to see. I'm gonna go ahead and remove his hair and take off that plastic so you guys can get an unobstructed view. Had a little bit of plastic on his waist there also, but here we go. Here we have the Levi Nendoroid, looking very nice. I really like the expression that they've given him. His eyes looking very calm, very well put together, and the figure's very well put together also. So we're gonna go ahead and look at it. First off is the paint job. It looks very nice. It's very subtle, but you guys can see on his hair here, he's got a little bit of an airbrush effect to give it a little bit of a highlight. It's very subtle, not exaggerated at all. So it's hardly visible on camera, but in actuality, it's actually quite visible. It's just the camera's not picking it up a lot. But again, it's not an exaggerated highlight. It's just very subtly done. So that's a very nice detail on his hair. His face, as I mentioned before, I'm really liking this expression of his on the Nendoroid. It looks really nice. Of course, the eyes are very well painted. You guys can see there that nothing has been missed, and no, you know, dirty lines or irregularities. Everything is just consistent and very neatly done. So very happy with the way they've rendered his face. And then on the rest of his body, we see that he has the little jacket here, and it looks very nice. Almost no shading with an airbrush at all. It's just a very flat color, which is nice. It looks nice on his jacket. And you guys can see here that the decal is very nicely done too. It's tiny, but nevertheless, it's very well done. You can see all of the details on it. So its execution has been very nice. The rest of the paint on the figure is, of course, really nicely done. You guys can see all of the clean lines on the straps. And I say this about the Figmas as well. They did very good with these figures. They've kept everything clean, and all the colors look like they should. And, you know, if it wasn't a short little figure with a big head, I'd say it looks exactly like Levi does in the anime. So there you go. So very nicely done, very nicely sculpted, as you can expect from a Nendoroid figure, nothing less. Articulation is exactly like the other Nendoroids in the Attack on Titan series, and pretty much like every Nendoroid figure out there. We got a little joint here that just pops out on the shoulder, so you guys get a, you know, just a basic range of movement on the arm. And then his little hands are on another little peg joint, so you guys can see it just kind of goes around. His head is on a ball joint, so you guys will see that it does go up and down like so, and you can swing it around side to side, and it does go all the way around. And you know, there's a pretty good range of movement on his head. There's another joint at the waist, so you guys can see here that he moves all the way around. And there is another joint, another ball joint at the hips, or I should say the thighs, kind of. And that ball joint gives you a very good range of motion. And of course, if you kind of overdo it, it'll pop out, but nothing out of the ordinary. So it'll go up about that much, not very much. Of course, these are, you know, chibi figures, so they're not really meant to have a full range of motion. And then we've got another little peg joint, and his arm fell off. We've got another peg joint here. Let me take this off at the thigh. So this, you guys can see, it moves all the way around. So we're gonna put it back on. And then that's pretty much it for articulation. And his arms fall off very easily. I don't remember that being the case with the other Nendoroids, but I guess it's the case for Levi. So his arms are falling off very easily. Oh well, maybe it's just my figure. So in terms of accessories, and I just pulled one out here. He does come with this nice little cape here. You guys can see that this one kind of comes apart. It's very nicely done. There's a peg joint here that will go in there like so. And it's a very elaborate cape. The other Nendoroids, meaning Mikasa and Eren, did not come with such an elaborate cape. They just kind of, you know, I don't even know if Eren had a cape. I don't remember. I guess I'll have to revisit my own video, or look at my own figure. But Mikasa did come with her little scarf. But, you know, Levi has this nice cape, very nicely done. And of course, you can kind of take it apart, and it's got some movement on it. So I should show you guys the little pegs. You guys can see two of them there, and another two in the back here. And then this one's by itself on another little peg joint. So it provides you with some motion for the figure. And let me see if I can put it on. Peg joints are kind of tricky to put on. There we go. Nothing too complicated. And this one just keeps falling off. Just wants to stay off. There we go. Gotta get it right. Okay, and should go on his body like so. And on his little head. And the other one popped out again. So these are kind of, I don't know, maybe I'm not doing it right, but they're kind of delicate. Well, there you go. Pretty much got it. So you guys can see, it's nice little cape, very nice, looking very nice on him. So this is unique to Levi. Again, Eren and Mikasa did not come with such a detailed cape, and certainly not one with joints like this one does. So you guys can see that you can move his little joints around, and it'll, you know, do different things for various poses and whatnot. So he looks very, very nice. You can kind of pose him looking kind of off to the side with his little cape on. So he looks pretty epic with it. So really nice. So that's enough for the cape. And as you guys remember, I always do this for Nendoroids. To switch out his face, you just kind of pull back the entire head. Well, I guess it wasn't really necessary to pull back the back of his head, but gonna put it back on. There we go. And then you just switch out the face. Maybe we'll give him that face or that face. We'll give him this face. Iconic Levi face. There we go. Put the hair back on. The right place. And then his face snaps in there. And then his hair. And there goes the cape again, falling apart. One more time. There you go. So we've got his nice little face there with the cape on it. And there you go. So as I mentioned before, he does come with his gear, with his maneuvering gear, and I've shown you guys how to do this on Eren and Mikasa, so I'm not gonna do this for Levi. I'm gonna leave him with his cape on, and just gonna pose him like that with it. He does come with the extra set of arms, a pair of extra arms and legs for posing. Remember, Nendoroids don't have any articulation at the elbow. At least the Attack on Titan ones don't, and that's pretty consistent throughout the series. And so you get this extra pair of hands for various poses and arms, and then an extra pair of hands also for holding his blades. So again, not really gonna be showing you that because I've already covered it in the Attack on Titan Eren and Mikasa Nendoroid. So I will put a link in the description for you guys to see those videos if you guys haven't done so. He does come with this extra leg here that attaches to his regular ball joint, and this is for the iconic pose of him kind of kicking and stepping on Eren, which is this pose right here. You guys can see the leg there. It is attached to his body, and there's Eren there. And like I said, it just goes on his little ball joint here. It's very easy to put it on. And now his cape is just gonna fall apart. So there you go. You guys can see that it's just kinda sits there. And he can put it on Eden's face. And if you guys wanna really relive those moments from the series. And that's pretty much it for Levi's Nendoroid. Again, he does come with this Nendoroid base that all Nendoroids have, and I keep repeating myself. I guess I shouldn't say that. You know, we all know that this comes with a base. Obviously, it has to. Nendoroids, as you guys can imagine, are very hard to kind of stand on their own. They really won't stay by themselves because of their huge head. So you're gonna need a base to make them stand up. And there is the Levi Nendoroid figure, fully assembled with his cape, the maneuvering gear, and his base, his Nendoroid base. It does take some effort to kind of make his cape fit alongside with the base. As you guys can see, there's arm that you can kind of pose around. This is the way I like displaying them. I mean, of course, this arm is very flexible and you can kind of move it and whatnot, but this back piece here is in the way of his cape, so you will need to kind of maneuver around it with his cape. So kind of move around it and whatnot, but it's not really a problem. So you guys can see he is wearing his maneuvering gear. It's down there. And he looks rather nice with his cape. I think I'm gonna keep him with that little cape on. And with that said, I'm gonna bring out the other two Nendoroids, Mikasa and Eren. And they are both saluting. So we'll leave Levi with his little cape. He doesn't have to salute because he's a badass, so he doesn't care. And they look really cool together, very very cute also. So I think that pretty much covers this video. I think I've pretty much covered everything. Please feel free to ask me any questions or leave any comments in the comment section below if I've missed anything, or if you have any questions about the figure. I give it a 2 thumbs up, whatever you want, a 10 out of 10, whatever. It's a very nice Nendoroid, and if you're an Attack on Titan fan, I think definitely it's one that you should have, and it'll look great on your collection. And if you have these other two Nendoroids, and even if you don't, it'll look great by itself. I'm really liking that little cape that he comes with, and again, it's a very nice figure, so I'm very pleased with it. So I think that does it, guys. I want to thank you all so much for watching. Please like and subscribe, post a comment in the comment section below, that helps a lot, and I will see you guys on the next unboxing video.